Chat, can I say something as well? You know, they said the sphere. Oh, what did I just close down? What's the hotkey to open back up a tab I just closed down? Oh, it was the sphere one I closed down. Okay, I can get that one back easily. That's fine. It's all good. I'm good. Don't say Alt F4. You shake the screen. Yeah, I'm not dumb, Will. I've got so many people with Alt F4. I was there in the beginning of Alt F4, guys. You don't know about it. I got so many people. No, I'm not. Stop. You weren't looking, remember? No, I wasn't looking at the teams. I was looking at a map of the US so I could see what the city names were. What's all F4? Shuts down all the pages that you have open. Delete system 32. Yeah. Shake to undo. Yeah. Do with that? But yeah, don't do all F4. It closes down everything and it can crash your computer sometimes if it ain't good enough. So throughout Noche UFC, there will be a film, a world, and an act. The film consists of 6 short films, roughly 90 seconds long each, which will serve as interstitials between the fights. Those films will then transition into different worlds and environments that take up the entire LED screen that then the fights sit within. How much do you want to bet that during the short films we will be watching adverts? How much do you want to bet? There will either be a massive break between the fights or we'll be watching ads and we won't get to see that. I bet it. It will either be too much of a gap or we'll be watching ads. I know it. I know it as well. The movie just ads. Yeah, I could see that. Brought to you by Modelo. Do you ever realize how untalented most fighters are? Yeah, I know. It does get annoying, doesn't it? Because you realize how low level it is. I think that a lot about middleweight. I know that's disrespectful to Drickus, but sometimes I watch some low level middleweights and I'm like, what the? And it's not like because I know light heavyweight and heavyweight are probably worse technically at the bottom level. But middleweight, for some reason, they're not big enough for it to be an excuse to move the way they do. Or to be limited in the way that they are. You know? They really aren't. They're like 6'2", lean. And then it's just like, you aren't moving well for that. Will Curry grew up posh. He does sound it. Curry's a very posh name as well. They're just average schmoes. Yeah. You might glitch for a second. It's all right, mate. How hard would you buckle if they confronted you in person? I wouldn't. I actually wouldn't. I'd fucking bait an assault case so easily, dude. I'd bait an assault case so easily and ruin their lives in court on camera, dude. Yes, the war continues, dude. I'll give them a battle to win the war, dude. I'm like Napoleon, you know? Nah. I don't think many would have that crazy energy with me, though. Maybe Adesanya or Jones, but maybe some smaller fighters. I don't know. Pretty big dude. So even if they, like, confronted me, I don't know, they might think, damn, there's like a 5% chance he might headbutt KO me, you know? Rich people don't go to jail. Okay. That's true, it seems, nowadays. You think Sugar gets it done or wrestles for 25 minutes? Nah, I reckon he'll get it done. Is Gaethje versus Hooker the fight to make? Yes. Thank you for the $2. Exactly the fight to make. Absolutely the fight to make. When's the next Darren Till interview? Oh, not anytime soon, guys. Like, we'll maybe do one next year. I'll jump in a few Twitter spaces and that with him, but I'm not going to just have him on every month or two. My next interview is going to be Moicano. And then I think I'll do an interview with... I mean, I probably could have got O'Malley, but I did go on his podcast for the special 300th episode. So it's kind of good that I didn't. Because it'd be too much O'Malley engagement then, wouldn't it? I've already spoken to him about the Merab fight. So I'd probably do the Moicano interview next, and then after that, what other fights are coming up where I could get one of these big names to do an interview? Interview Habib? Nah. I could probably get a no way I'm getting a Pereira interview. What else is on the 307 card in October? Have you ever tried reaching out to Holloway? I don't think he likes me. I don't think he likes me at all. Let's just say I have a weird feeling that he doesn't. Aljo interview? Nah. There would be quite a bit to talk about, though. Yes, Derek Lewis. Nah, he wouldn't do that. He doesn't do those types of interviews. You got to look for people that generally do the media round. And Aljo probably just get on to me about Marab and that, but it could be a good one. But it wouldn't get crazy views. I could try get Buckley on. Maybe. But would that be big? Don't know. I did say I would. And he interacted with me once, but maybe I could do a Joaquin Buckley interview. But I don't know. No. Okay. I wouldn't mind. Maybe one more win from Buckley. Then if he's in like a title elimination, we get an interview with him. After that, Royval Taylor, nothing much there. Pereira Hernandez, nothing to do there. Maybe we'll see if I can get a Holloway interview or something, or maybe a Whittaker interview. Could probably get a Whittaker interview. Probably. You know? That could be good. Yeah, that could be big. I could probably get a Whittaker one. Maybe that'll be the one I push for after. Or Ilya. I think Ilya might accept it. Ilya's probably like one of those guys that loves interviews on Fight Week. Yapping and talking about himself, you know? And then maybe we save the November interview for Tom Aspinall in the Jones Miocic build-up. Paulo Costa, yeah, but I'll wait for his fight, you know? No, not Nate to train, not yet. JDM 3-minute interview, yeah. Tommy Hospital. If I could get a Covington interview, I think it would be huge. Because I would tell him how it is. Like, what the f are you doing sat out on the sidelines, mate? I'm sick and tired of it, bro. You know what I mean? And I reckon he would probably yap back and we'd go back and forth. If he knew it was the way it was going down, I think we could have a good back and forth. But I got to get in better shape for it, though. And then show up in a tank top with my shoulders just yoked. You know? So he can't just call me. That'd be big if I could do that. He would just mock you. Yeah, probably. But it could be good, though. I want to say what needs to be said. You know? We'd probably bond. He probably saw the Ian Gary stuff. So he knows it. Would you say Covington knows about me? 100%, right? But Guru, weren't you the guy that said I'd be the worst champion if I was champ after beating Leon Edwards? Weren't you that guy that did that? Oh, you were? Oh, you're just like the rest of the bullshit media. I bet you would do some shit like that. I could just see that, you know? I could so definitely see him doing something like that. With his, you know? You know? That stupid little laugh he does when he covers his mouth. You have to have dragon energy him. True. Yeah, I saw the Paulo interview and we spoke about it. I'd wait until he had a fight coming up. You know what I mean? Well, you and Bryce Mitchell can have an interview. You call, no. Bryce Mitchell could be good, though. I would love to do a Bryce Mitchell interview. I've said some things about him. He'd probably get me on it, but I do like Bryce Mitchell. I think he's cool. How's it going, brother? I'd really put on the Southern accent to interview him as well. Hey, I'm good, mate. I reckon he would do a bit of it. I definitely think that would be a good rapport between me and Bryce Mitchell. I could see it going well. I'd love to interview Would I interview a legend? I'd love to interview Tito Ortiz. I'm still wanting to do that one. Maybe like a Christmas special. Get an interview with Tito at the end of November and like don't tell you guys about it, and then I'll just post it on Christmas Day. That could be huge. Wings of Redemption interview? Nah, I'm good. I'd go on the PKA podcast though if they invited me. I probably would. I know they're not as popping as they once were, but I know they've referenced me a few times on there, so I think we could have a pretty funny interview, and talk about other stuff that isn't just MMA. I always want to get into other stuff that isn't MMA, and I feel like the PKA podcast would be the perfect way to get that. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll message them. I need to start reaching out to people. I always wait for people to reach out to me, and it's kind of egotistical, but I want to feel wanted, rather than like harassing someone for an interview. I just want to feel loved, chat. I want to feel like I'm loved and valued. That's all.